everybody, and welcome to another Happy Hour Live. I'm Rebecca, your host, and today I have a little Cape May Brewery Oktoberfest because, you know, we're getting into the fall. We're getting into the crisp weather. I have a very exciting guest today, and they're going to show us how to make some old-fashioned, so super excited about that. The brand new bar, Prohibition in Westwood, is joining us today. So first up, we have bartender Carlos Ruiz here with me. Hello, Carlos.
Hello. How's it going? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. Can't complain. The weather's good, so I'm all good.
Yes. How's it been going so far? When did you guys open?
So we opened about a month ago, and it's going pretty well. I mean, the establishment is awesome. It has a great feel to it. The cocktails are fantastic. You know, we're hitting that 1920 speakeasy style cocktail vibe. So we're utilizing a lot of names like the Bugsy, Al Capone and things like that. So I'm excited to showcase some of the cocktails that we're featuring. And but yeah, thank you again for having us.
Awesome. So I think are you going to show us how to make an old fashioned?
Definitely. So we're going to learn how to make an old-fashioned. We're going to have Pablo coming in later to do the old-fashioned, but I am going to start off with a cocktail called the Bugsy.
Okay, nice.
A really tasty cocktail.
I love it. All right, let's go. Let's get started.
Yeah.
So everybody bust out your mixing kits if you're making along.
Awesome. All right, so first thing, you got to grab your tins, and you want to build your cocktail in the small tin, all right? Now, I always say you want to start off with the cheapest ingredient first because you don't want to waste any of the alcohol. So this cocktail is also really simple. It's all equal parts. So we're going to be putting 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. And again, fresh goes a long way. This bar, we do everything fresh. We're hand squeezing lemons, hand squeezing limes, and we're also preparing all our simple syrups for all the cocktails. All right, so next ingredient, we're going to be doing some Aperol. We're going to put 1 ounce of Aperol. Now, Aperol is an aperitif. It's an Italian aperitif made with oranges, but also has some flavor of rhubarb and cinchona bark. Now, if you don't know what cinchona bark is actually the item that you utilize in making tonic. So it's going to create that fantastic flavor to this cocktail. Next, we're going to be using some Amaro, an herbal liqueur. We're going to put 1 ounce into the drink. And then the star of the show, some nice bourbon. These guys are actually out of Baskin Ridge, so something local. But they're getting their bourbon from Kentucky. Now it's a mixture of a 4-grain. You have your rye, your corn, your malted barley. But there you have it, equal parts, 1, 1, 1, 1. And now we're gonna add some ice. All the way to the tippy top right there. And now you wanna cover it, hit it 2 times. Now what that does is gonna seal that shaker right there so you don't spill anything. And then you do a little dance move and you shake. There you go. Crack it open. Grab your coupe glass. And we're going to strain right in the coupe glass.
Wow, that looks gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, just from the color and also like the frothiness that you're getting from just the fresh lemon juice. That's another tip. You know, when you're utilizing fresh fruit, you're going to be able to see a nice foam on top of the cocktail. If you're utilizing something that's not fresh, you're not going to see that foam. And what it does is going to create that texture that you really need for the cocktails. And then the final touch, you need some garnish. So we're going to do an orange peel. So we're just going to, there you go. And now with this, you want to express the oils from the back and not from this side. So what you do is you grab your cocktail, you put it in the camera, you express the oil, there you go, and that's called express, and then you caress. There you go. And you throw it right in there, and there you have the Bugsy.
Amazing. Well, Carlos, several things I love that you said. First of all, I never knew that you were supposed to squeeze from the other side, express the oils from the rind side, and then caress. I love that. Good to remember. I also didn't know the tip of banging it twice so that it seals the cocktail shaker.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been doing these happy hours so long, and no one has told me that.
Hey, all good.
You gotta go to Prohibition to get these types of tips. So another thing that I love about this cocktail is that it seems pretty easy to make at home. So if anybody wants to make it, you know, these are all ingredients that you can do yourself. Or if you would rather just have Carlos make it for you, you can just go down to Prohibition.
Well, thank you, and cheers.
Cheers, Carlos.
Cheers, cheers.
Tastes
Delicious.
good?
Oh my God, it's fantastic. I mean, the garnish, first of all, just from those oils, it's really hitting on your nose, your palate, and then the first sip, you get that texture of the fresh juices, and then you get the different layers of, you know, the Amaro, the Aperol, the bourbon, everything combined together, equal parts. It's just the game changer. Such a great cocktail. And again, you could only have it at Prohibition because if you don't come here, it's not going to taste the same as making it at home.
That's true. He's giving you the tips, but he wants you to come out and try it there yourself. It's a lot easier. I'll give you that. Okay, thank you so much, Carlos. Let's bring in Pablo and see what he has to offer us.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hi, Pablo. How are you? I'm doing good. So tell us what you're going to make us today.
Well, today I'm going to make an old-fashioned made with that maple syrup. I know we're house bourbon Penelope, which is actually great. We use it for most of our cocktails. So first, we're going to get the jar to get all the ingredients in. I'm going to start with that, like Carlos said before, with the cheapest ingredient first. I'm going to start with my maple syrup. 1 ounce of that. Gonna start with 2 ounces of Penelope bourbon. Now we're gonna add some bitters. Aromatic bitters.
Nice.
Splash. And add a little bit to splash of or orange bitters. Now to get all ingredients. We're gonna add some ice. There we go. Now, since we use some bourbon, we're gonna stir the drink.
Shake it, stir, not
no,
shake.
We don't shake the bourbon. We stir it. It's just like the ice melts a little bit. Now we grab our rock glass or nicely big ice cube. Just right there. Now we strain it right into the glass.
Nice and cold. Love it.
I know. And the big ice cube is great because it melts slowly, so it keeps the flavor on it.
That intensity.
Some are the orange peel. Same with how Carlos said before. You're going to squeeze it, but from the other side. So we get the oils, and then we go around it to get all the flavor. At the final touch, we get our what are they? There it is. Maraschino cherries.
Beautiful.
I know, it's great. I like to add a little bit of the syrup that goes inside.
Okay. A little bit extra sweetness.
Yes. And that's it. This is our maple old-fashioned.
I love it. And tell me a little bit about your old-fashioned program. So you guys can pick your own. Isn't that right?
That's right. You can choose your own syrup. We have agave syrup, regular, and simple syrup, agave syrup. And we have also our grenadine, homemade grenadine syrup. And then you can choose if you want some tequila or bourbon or a mezcal. We have many choices.
I love it. I know you also have the same thing for your Bloody Marys, which I will definitely be hitting up because I love myself a Bloody Mary.
That's correct. No, they're very tasty. What Carlos said before, we just opened up last week and then just been great. Cocktails are awesome, foods are great. So we'll be waiting for you to have a little taste of this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And do you guys have any food to show us? I think Mel had some dishes to bring in. So
right now, Mel is coming in. Very nice to meet you, folks.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much, Pablo. So now we have Mel Landano coming in. She's going to show us some of the food that you can get at Prohibition. So, again, if you don't want to make these drinks at home, that's okay. You don't have to. You can just head down to Prohibition. All right, we got Mel coming in.
Hi guys, how are you?
So show us what we got.
So the best part about Happy Hour Prohibition is our amazing food and the curated menu that we've done for everybody in town.
Woo!
So to go amazing with our giggle water and our amazing old fashions, we have homemade kettle chips, made fresh every day with every order with herbs and a spicy aioli. You can hear the crunch. Great with a drink. So when you're sitting at the bar with your friends, it's amazing to order. We also have our amazing Bavarian pretzel.
Oh my God, that is massive.
It goes great with a drink. Pablo, I need my drink.
Yeah, get her drink.
So our menu is made up of a lot of different foods. Special blend burgers. We have an amazing ribeye cheesesteak that's very popular here. One of our most popular dishes right here.
Oh, that looks amazing.
All the food is made fresh. We have fresh Balthazar buns from the bakery. Every morning it gets sent over. Just look at that cheesy, amazing steak that we have here.
We love Balthazar too. That's, I mean, the best. Absolutely the best.
The best part about Balthazar is every day the bread comes in fresh. So a lot of our menu items are made with the fresh bread.
Awesome.
We have a panini menu, and one of our popular options is a cubano. So what we do here is we slow cook our pork overnight. We have fresh ham, and we use Gruyere cheese, which makes it a little bit more gourmet. And it's pressed on our press with nice spicy mustard and dill pickle. This is amazing. It goes perfectly with our drinks. When we put the menu together, we chose food that would go well with the different alcohols, the different beers. So the menu is pretty much put together in that way. When the guests come here, there's so much for them to have. We have mezza dips, we have pan-crusted zucchini, we have truffle popcorn. So it's a little bit for everybody here.
Yeah.
We have a burger called the Prohibition burger, which is a short rib brisket and sirloin blend, and on an amazing brioche bun. So the food selection here goes perfectly with the alcohol choices, with the different drinks that we have. We also have a kids menu, so they're not here for happy hour.
Exactly. Well, you know, you can bring the kids along, have yourself a little drink, and then, you know, they're happy too.
Right. So there's something here for everybody.
It sounds like, and I love that big pretzel, and it's giving me some Oktoberfest vibes. If you want to come and get a beer and pretend you're in Germany.
Right. So we are having an Oktoberfest event here with all the Oktoberfest beers. We'll have schnitzel and bratwurst. We'll set up the a beer garden out here. So come out and see us. Ask for Mel. Tell you one of our big pretzels, and I'll be more than happy to serve you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mel, and thank you to everybody at the team of Prohibition. We're so excited that you guys opened and can't wait to check it out.
We can't see you guys. Come over and have a drink and have some giggle water with us.
Awesome. We will. All right. Thanks, Mel. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys. Cheers.
And thank you all so much for watching. As always, we'll be back next week with another Happy Hour Live. Until then, you can check out Prohibition in Westwood or, you know, make some of these cocktails yourself. Cheers.